Is the news today showing you your buy signal? Perhaps. Let's look at where things are currently at this Monday morning. The USS Gerald R. Ford carrier strike group is now in the Mediterranean, pulling into Crete as Washington positions major firepower for a potential showdown with Iran near the Israel theater. Right now, we're watching what I call a bending point in the markets, not the crash, but the turn. Bond markets are wrestling with the next move in real yields, every time traders start pricing in lower real rates over the coming quarters. Big institutions quietly add to their gold exposure while retail investors are still staring at stock indexes. This is classic bend before the break behavior. Real yields soften, the dollar wobbles, and gold stops trading like a commodity and starts trading like insurance. You don't usually get a calendar invite for that kind of shift. You only see it if you're watching the bond market and the geopolitical chessboard at the same time. While everyone's debating whether gold is too high, central banks are doing the opposite of what the commentary says. Official sector buying in 2025 came in around 860 plus tons, still running almost double the average of the last decade. Recent data shows they're still adding roughly 60 tons a month on average, more than 3 times the pace before 2022. In other words, banks and central banks are stockpiling gold as a long-term reserve, while the average saver is still stockpiling bank IOUs. If the institutions that issue the paper are hoarding the metal, what does that tell you? If you are ready to purchase gold and silver and need a source to buy from, we recommend Money Metals Exchange, a trusted national dealer for physical gold and silver. At 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here are the current price quotes for gold and silver at Money Metals Exchange. The link to their website in the comments below. Here's how I think about it. The US is sailing carrier strike groups toward a potential Iran confrontation. Bond markets are bending, not breaking, and the world's central banks are quietly adding hundreds of tons of gold to their balance sheets. If you want to turn this moment into your buy signal, check the link for Money Metals Exchange in the comments below, look at the current gold and silver prices, and decide how much paper you're willing to swap for metal today. As always, Metal Market Minute is only news and educational information, not investment advice. Always talk with your own investment expert before entering any investments.